something is standing out to me. And that's something that is standing out to me is the fact that when it comes to the responsible, respectable, respectful type of men, a lot of us women, okay, and let's make the distinction. A lot of us females, we could make it up in our minds that when it comes to those type of guys, they are not on our level. They're lame, they're boring, they don't measure up to us, they don't match up, they're not a thrill. They're not somebody that you should take seriously, right? Especially in regards to the culture here, right? And when I say here, I'm talking about in the US of A. Okay. Now, a lot of you guys may have it in your mind, oh, well, Danica, why are you making these distinctions as far as the women abroad and the women locally or domestically? Why is it um a lot of these conversations being had revolving around men getting their passports, in particular black men getting their passports? Like, why are these distinctions being made? Why are these separations being made? And the reason why, okay, and especially in regards to my platform, the reason why you have started to see more and more of these discussions being had is the fact that, first things first, I'm having so many of my brothers hit me up, whether it be in the comments, whether it be in my email, in my inbox. You're starting to see them like come, and they're flooding me with information. They're letting me know that they notice a difference from themselves. Even the ones that how can I put this? Even the ones that were maybe not really leaning towards going and trying to experience different women, different cultures of women, and so on and so forth. You're even starting to see more and more of them. Like, yeah, Danica, I have even taken it upon myself to go and see what the quote unquote hype was about, and I've even noticed a difference. So you have that element, and also in my own personal life, just witnessing women online or women around me, females around me, even the ones that I don't even know, right? I see the way that we treat particular types of men, right? I see what we say about particular types of men. And when you see other women, they are the ones that are more likely to be more inviting and accepting of the responsible guys that we pass up, the ones that we say, oh, he's boring, or he's lame, or he's not my type. Or again, we'll string them along, put them in the friend zone on ice until one day, someday, we feel like, he could be of a benefit to us, right? But I see this and I notice this, and it's something that's extremely alarming to me, especially because I know that this does have a terrible effect on us down the line. And if not down the line, in the very, very, very near future. You know what I'm saying? I see how a lot of us will say, well, I don't want to deal with him because maybe he doesn't drink, or maybe he doesn't smoke, or maybe he doesn't club or bar hop, or maybe because he likes to read books, or, he's more of a guy that is intellectual and really wants to spend time getting to know a person on a one-on-one basis. When it comes to those guys, it's like, oh, I don't really like him. I don't really feel him like that. And again, this is something I've noticed, even being amplified as of late. Okay. Now, this has been something that's always been a thing. Let's not get it twisted, you guys. It has always been a thing to pass up the responsible men. Responsible men, again, he's not going to be out in the streets like I would like him to. He's going to hold me to a standard. You know, he's not going to allow me to be reckless because, again, he's a responsible type. He has a certain vision for how he would like for his woman to be, his life to be, the activities, the whole nine. And so a lot of the things that maybe I would want to do as a reckless female, I kind of don't want a man calling me out on it or trying to put a stop to it. So again, you'll see females pass up those guys for those reasons. Thank you, Eugene, and shout out to Randy. I'll read that in a second, Randy. But this is the type of things that we do. And again, this has always been an ongoing thing. But you're starting to see this happen and the distinctions being made as far as maybe the cultures and the backgrounds and men experiencing different types of women abroad and so on and so forth, which really highlights the fact that we're, okay, as again, American women, we're not really doing what we need to do. We're not really competing and getting the desired results that we're seeking because of, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be real and say this, because of the fact that when it comes to us, and we would not want to admit this, but we have a type, right? We will complain about men not being men not providing, men not being masculine, men not being family oriented, men not being respectful, respectable, the whole nine. We will complain about these men all day, every day. Oh, they're not responsible. They don't take care of what they need to take care of, the whole nine. But what we fail to acknowledge and admit is the fact that when it comes to the culture, a lot of the times we will pass up those guys. We will not even give those type of guys a chance. We won't talk to them. We'll completely write them off as, oh, he's just a friend, or, oh, he's just cool. Or once again, he's boring, right? And what you're starting to see is maybe more and more of those women abroad saying, you know what? They may not like that. That culture of women, that group of women may deem you to be lame or boring or not on their level or, you know, just a friend. But over here, I see your value. Over here, I respect you. Over here, I want you. And so while this has been an ongoing theme, okay, as far as maybe passing up the responsible men and marking them off as being lame or boring, it's really being highlighted even more because, again, other cultures and groups of women are taking these men in with open arms. Like, I need you. I want you. And even in the previous dope discussion, thank you, what you say, what I hear. I'll read all that in a second, you guys. Even in the previous dope discussion, you had Sloan, right? Which is one of our crown heads, okay? He is a passport brother, and he just so happens to be an Italian man, okay? And in our previous dope discussion, even Sloan was like, look, when it comes to Black men in particular, right? Because we already know on my platform, it's majority Black men. It's a majority, you know, my brothers on here that come through. And so since that is the case, it's only right that we highlight these things. When it comes to responsible Black men, a lot of the times they get written off, they get passed up, they get saved for later, the whole nine. And even Sloan came through and said, hey, Black men are probably the most desired men on the planet. black men, you know, and this is coming from an Italian man, okay? These are not my words. I'm not saying I disagree, but hey, it's not my words nonetheless. He said, look, black men are the more attractive. They're the more loving men, right? The more athletic, the whole nine. And he even came through and said this, and then went on to state that other groups of women outside of the US of A, okay, they love to take your black men. They love to be with your black men. Again, this is coming from an Italian wealthy, I would deem him to be maybe, or classify him to be, the high value. This is coming from him. The very men that you guys are trying to divest to, okay, it's even there coming through with these sentiments saying, look, these other women abroad, they snatch your men up with the quickness that they're not thinking twice, because they know that when it comes to black men in particular, you know, they're going to be the men that maybe treats women the best. They're going to be, you know, the men that are more likely to provide for you and protect you and lead you and love you and respect you. And so they're snatching them up. They're not turned off at the fact that he's a responsible brother. That's turning me on. That they don't turn him away, that turns them on. And so while we're over here talking about, oh, he's lame and he's boring, I need y'all to understand that these other women, they want that. They need that in their life. And they're inviting these men, your men, okay? And I know I have some brothers coming at me like, y'all don't own me. That's some bullshit. Like, believe it or not, brothers, I know it's not all of y'all, but believe it or not, I had some, I can't even call y'all men. I'm gonna call y'all males. We had some black males coming at your little big sis like, Danica, you don't own us. Stop calling us your men. You don't own us. Okay, nigga. Okay. It just, okay. But nonetheless, they are stealing your men. The fuck? Be mad in the car. Hold on. Be mad on the plane. Okay. They're coming through and taking your men with open arms. Like, look, I need a responsible man. That's not boring to me. That is going to give me some stability, some security, some freedom. That's what I need. I need this in my life. So while y'all are out here calling these responsible black men boring, they're boarding the planes, the everything. They're leaving you behind. Because once again, a lot of them are feeling like you don't value them in the first place. Y'all have no idea how many brothers have hit me up like, you know, they like those no good ass dudes. You know, they like to be treated badly or poorly. They like this. So since they like it, why am I trying so hard to try to convince them that they shouldn't? Why am I doing so much to try to show and prove to them that I'm what they need when I'm really not what they want? And to be honest, a lot of us, I gotta be honest, a lot of us, when we get those responsible men, we can't really handle them, right? So not only do we have a type to where, you know, I like the type of guy that is going to be disrespectful and rough around the edges and rowdy and somebody that I would have to try to work in order to change into a man. A lot of us like those damn passion projects, right? We love a good passion Pookie project. We love that shit. I don't know why, and I know y'all don't want to admit that, but that's facts, sis. Unfortunately, which is again why a lot of the responsible men are boarding up, whether that be literally or figuratively. Okay, because you have a lot of brothers that's not looking to go overseas, but they're boarding up as far as their boundaries are concerned. Right? I'm gonna put up a board or a wall to block a lot of the nonsense and BS that comes my way. So whether they're boarding up their doors or they're on board of a flight, this is why you're starting to see that, because they're like, look, they're not even checking for us. And then when they do give us a chance, it's like they're not even the type of women that we would want to be with, or they just don't want to be with us. Maybe they start to sabotage the relationship, whatever the case is. So you're starting to see that more. And I hate to keep saying this, but I mean, I don't know how else to really drive it home. We're going to be left in the cold, and we're already there. Luckily, we still do have some hope, though. Okay. But we're going to be left in the cold on an even larger scale than we already are if we don't change our mentality, our approach, and our lifestyles, our perceptions on what we deem to be thrilling, on what we deem to be exciting, acceptable, right? Ideal. We have got to change that, because if we don't, we're going to keep running off the men that we need and trying to bring into our lives, which again is destroying us, bringing into our lives those very males, that cannot do shit for you. Mentally, emotionally, financially, maybe just physically. And we're gonna be stuck on stupid, hoping, wishing, and praying for these men to give us another chance. The responsible men give us another chance. But the thing is, a lot of these men, again, are, and pretty soon they're not gonna want anything to do with any of you. It's going to be too late. Damn, why they got me blinking? Hold on, y'all. Can y'all see me? Wow. Y'all, the hate is real. Did they really just hate on your little big sis like that? Wow. Y'all, I kid you not. They really hating on me. It's all good though. Like we gonna keep thriving and growing, but damn, like had I not had my phone up, I would have not even known that it was an issue. That's some real that's some hating shit, YouTube. That's some real hating shit, YouTube. We're not even gonna play. We're not even gonna play with that. Look, you guys, this is why I make sure that I keep my phone up because it's perfectly fine on my end. Perfectly fine on my end. And when I went to look at my phone, I'm just in a black circle. That was some hating shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Now I can't even find my other super chats so I can read them. Wow. That was some hating shit, YouTube. Yes, Randy. They hated badly. We had almost 400 people. I was wondering, I'm like, what's going on? But then I saw my thing swirling. That was some hating shit, YouTube. I don't appreciate that. Don't mess with my live streams and me connecting with my people. I don't appreciate that at all. Like it is I have no connection issue whatsoever. Because I was noticing they started making my stuff blink in and out. I'm like, what the fuck? But it is what it is, y'all. It's a part of just, being great. But let's get it back up and get back into our dope discussion. Hopefully they don't mess with us. They hating big time, Ricky. But let's get back into it. Hold on. Okay, I got Eugene. Somebody else said something though, and now I can't find it. Because it was a very good point that I wanted to make, but it completely threw me off and interrupted us. But we're gonna get back into it though. It's all right. I got Eugene. Boss chick flip this. Look, somebody flip the damn switch on my damn let me find out. Man, like they hated so they hating bad, but we back. We ain't gonna worry about it. We're back. Again, we're gonna continue to prosper and grow, so it don't even matter. But somebody made a very good point. I don't see your super chat anymore because YouTube just hated on me and made the whole thing glitch. And so now if you gave a donation previously, I don't see it. But he said something to the effect of basically that a lot of these men, these black men, they have options. They're able to go and explore better options. And when it comes to getting into relationships with a lot of these responsible men, because some of us do. Let's go here for a second. There's some instances where you could very well say, you know what? He's the responsible type. He's a gentleman. He's the type of guy that would, provide for you, take care of you, love you, respect you, all of that. Let me go ahead and give him a shot, right? So let's go here. We gotta go here because this is very important, right? It can come a time in a female's life to where maybe she has been dealing with a lot of no good ass guys. Okay. Look, they on my heels. Let me go check. Let me go upstairs, check on my damn bed, y'all. It says someone on YouTube, part of the real women's. Look, I'm telling y'all, I don't know, but they just hating on us so damn bad. I'm glad I had my phone pulled up. I'm like, why? First of all, why is my damn video flickering in and out? Then I go on my phone and I see a damn circle. I'm like, really, YouTube? Hold on, really, YouTube? Is that how y'all feel about your little big sis? Is that how y'all feel? Is that how you really feel? We gonna keep winning, so why even try to throw it in? You know, we gonna keep winning, so why even do it? But I mean, it must be a real women's committee somewhere. Like, put a stop to this bitch. It's some boss chick, real women's up in the YouTube. I don't know, y'all, but let's go. Let's go. They hating. It can come a time in one of these real women's lives, right? To where they are tired of dealing with the no good ass guys, right? And this is why it's very important to do that self work. You can't skip over it. You can't say, oh, you know, it's nothing wrong with me. Let me just try something different. No, you have to really do that internal work. Because here's the thing, you guys, goes back to what I said earlier as far as us having a type. A lot of us are addicted to no good ass men. It is something internally wrong with you as a woman, right? To where you're like, I crave drama, I crave trauma, I crave hurt, I crave pain. I need to constantly be on go mode. I need to constantly just be in this whirlwind of just chaos. I need that. That is how I'm able to thrive. That is how I get my thrill. That makes me feel alive. There are women, a lot of women out there that are like that. A lot of females out there that are like that, you guys. Okay. Thank you, Randy. Who else did I see? Oh, we got two Randys. Or is that the same Randy? Oh, it's two Randy. Shout out to the Randy showing up and showing out today. I'm gonna read that in a second. Hold on, you guys. But instead of doing the internal work and saying, you know what, it's something about me that desires this, that likes this, we would instead, you know, just get fed up with the drama, you know, having to constantly try to convince a man to love us, convince a man to trust us, convince a man to do right by us, convince a man to commit to us. We get tired. It's like, man, it's the same old tired ass song. But it's something within me that likes that. I just never took the time out to try to, you know, unpack that and see what is it within me that needs that in my life. But instead of doing that, they'll try to cut those type of men off altogether, even though it's something within you that relates to that. It's something within you that likes that craves that needs that drama. But we won't do it. We'll just say, you know what? I'm tired of all this bullshit. I'm getting too old. It's getting too played out. I'm done. And so then what we'll do is we'll go and try to get with a responsible man, right? And a lot of you responsible men could very well have fallen victim to this. Hold on, you guys, let me check. A lot of you responsible men out there could very well fall victim to this. The Randy's in here showing the hell out today. Now I need to see. Hold on. Because y'all know your little big sister. I don't believe in coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. I need to know the science behind Randy. Why is Randy a synchronicity today? We're going to have to look it up. We got Randy Johnson, we got Randy Irvin, and we got Randy S coming through. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to figure out what is this synchronicity all about with the Randys. But hold on. Let me do this, y'all. I'm going to read that all in a second. We'll then go into this mode of, you know what? I'm done and I'm tired of all the drama. I need something that's a little bit more predictable and stable and secure. I need somebody in my life that is going to give me the love that I desire, right? And again, a lot of you guys out there, we're gonna go ahead and use Randy, okay? It's a lot of Randys out there, okay? A lot of radical Randys. This Randy is off the chain, okay? He can take care of you. He can provide for you. Like, this man is out of this world, okay? Oh, fuck radical. Let's do responsible Randy, okay? So we're gonna take the universe, giving us these damn Randys. We're going to incorporate Randy into the dope discussion. You have a responsible Randy. It's like, you know what? Randy is such a good man. He's always, came through for me. He did what I need him to do. But I was too busy chasing up behind Project Pookie. And all these damn Project Pookies, they just are on this bullshit. They are with the drama, with the BS. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of chasing up behind a man, trying to convince him to be a good man, trying to get him to act right. I'm tired of it. Let me go and get with responsible Randy. And there's so many responsible Randys that have fallen victim to this, right? Peep the game. So now that I'm tired of the drama, I go and hit up my responsible Randy. Responsible Randy, he has been waiting though. He's been waiting around in the friend zone for however long, waiting for me to finally, choose up on him and see his value and his worth. So responsible Randy is like, oh, finally she sees that I am the man that she needs, right? So now she's in this relationship with responsible Randy. But guess what happens, you guys? Y'all give us 420 likes. Guess what happens? She gets bored. Yes. You guessed it. She's bored. Randy, for the life of him, cannot understand why she is so cold towards him. For the life of him, he can't understand why, she's so cut off and short with him. You're not lively and bubbly like you need to be. What's going on with you? And it's all because she has a type. She likes the no good ass Project Pookies. Responsible Randy, he just wants to be responsible all day, right? He's responsible with his money, his time, his energy, his day. Okay, everything about Randy is his life is just responsible. And since it's a responsible man living a responsible life, guess what? That responsibility also comes with routine. Hear me out. Please follow your little big sister. Okay, it's becoming more routine. I know what responsible Randy's routine is day in and day out. Responsible Randy is going to go to work. He's going to come home. He's going to take a shower. He's going to put on a show with me and watch TV while we eat. He's going to read his books, right? He's going to want to talk and have a conversation with me. He's not really on the party scene like that. He doesn't smoke too much, or he doesn't smoke at all. He doesn't drink too much, or he doesn't drink at all. Like responsible Randy, his routine is very much so unproblematic. I'm fucking bored. Where is the drama? Where is the confusion? Where is the dysfunction? Where is the part of this scenario and this routine to where I have to fight for the attention of my man? I have to fight for the love of my man, for the respect of my man, for the commitment from my man. Oh my gosh, I'm fucking bored. So there are some times, you guys, where the responsible man gets pulled out of the friend zone. Because now she's like, okay, well, let me just go ahead and get with the responsible man because, dealing with these damn Project Pookies and right, like they just not gonna act right. Let me just go ahead because I'm done with that type of life. So the responsible Randys, they get pulled from the damn friend zone. It happens absolutely. And I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all have fallen victim and prayed to it. It's like, okay, well, good. Now she sees that, I'm what she needs. But it turned out terribly. And before you know it, one of two things happens. Either one, She pulls away from you and she starts saying things like, you know what, Randy, I think we're just better off as friends. You know, it's not you, it's me. That happens. Or maybe you, as that man in the relationship, you notice the disconnect. And so now you're like, you know what? Maybe I'm not what you're looking for. I'm not what you really need. You know, maybe we should just go back to just, you know, being platonic or whatever the case is. Or maybe you don't want to do that at all and you just want to go and completely explore something different, right? But a lot of the times, these females could completely jeopardize and sabotage those responsible Randy relationships. Because again, she never did the internal work to understand what is the science behind me gravitating towards those Project Pookies. What is it about me that likes that, that finds that to be thrilling and exciting? What is it? But she never did that. And instead, she just hopped from one extreme to the next. And the responsible Randy route sent her into this place of feeling like, oh, I don't really like this, or this is boring, or, you know, or she'll just try to force herself into that mode that she just was not ready to be in, or she didn't want to be in. Because again, she never did the internal work. This is why I'm always talking about doing that internal work to understand the whys, to figure out the whys. Why do I like this type of man? Why am I turned off by the responsible man? What is it about me? But we never do that. A lot of females never do that. And before you know it, responsible Randy is on a fucking flight. Okay? He's going on to the next woman that is going to appreciate him, respect him, and reciprocate. That's what responsible Randy is going to do. And so many other women, not females, they need Randy in their lives. It is not a game to them. They understand that if you invite the wrong type of guy into your life, you can fuck up everything. I really don't understand why we don't understand the correlation between how our lives come out and the results that we get and the company that we keep, the men that we entertain, the men that we invite into our lives. It can make all the difference. The man or the woman, for that matter, can make all the difference in your life. It can completely mess it up or completely make it better than it ever could be, right? But unfortunately, for a lot of females, it's like, oh, well, let me just go ahead and get with, you know, responsible Randy as a last resort type of thing. Because, like, again, I'm tired of the bullshit and the disrespect that I'm getting from Project Pookie. Let me just try to do something different. But then again, we don't like it. We can't handle it. Project Pookie, he's okay with you just being out here willy-nilly in the streets doing X, Y, and Z, whatever, being reckless. He's okay with that. But responsible Randy, oh no, I come with standards. I come with responsibilities. I'm looking for women, not females, that are going to add on to my life in a positive way. I have expectations. I have rules. Responsible Randy. That's the whole reason why his life has so much structure and balance to it as it is, because he understands the importance of making sure that you're establishing rules, regulations, standards. He understands the consequences that come along from indulging in certain actions and activities. He understands that, you know, you can't have just everybody in your company. He understands that you have to avoid certain environments. You can't say you want this, but you still want to be out in the streets doing X, Y, and Z and doing that. Hell no. So a lot of us can get into relationships with responsible Randys and then come to realize I really can't handle this like how I thought I could. Or I really don't like this how I thought I would like it. And so maybe we'll mess it up. and have responsible Randy leave us behind because it's like, you know what, I can't deal with your type of female. I need a woman. Or we could just be like, you know what, responsible Randy, I'm not ready for a relationship. It's not you, it's me. And again, I'm sure a lot of y'all responsible men have fallen prey to that, fallen victim to that too. It's like, damn, she really left me to be with this no good ass dude. Is she serious? Does she know what I did for her? Does she understand? Like, why would she leave me? I already know. Let me say this. Put a 2 in the chat if you have fallen victim to you being a responsible man, getting with the female. Maybe you saw potential in her. You feel like she could be saved and shit, right? And then she ended up leaving you for a Project Pookie, and you're sitting there scratching your head like, what the fuck? Did she really? I see all the tools. Did she really just leave me to get with a nigga that can't do shit for her, don't care about her? Damn. Oh, okay. I see all the tools. And I already know when it came to a lot of you guys, maybe when you were younger or whatever the case was. Look, Randy, hold on. When it came to a lot of the responsible guys, y'all were like, damn, maybe it's something wrong with me. But your little bitch is gonna be real with you. I know a lot of y'all try to make it a super two. Hold on. I know a lot of y'all try to make it seem like you're just these macho men, and you know these bitches can't phase you, and it didn't hurt your feelings, and you was unbothered, you was unfazed. Look, look, we're all human, and when we're younger, hell, even older, so things can affect us. And when it comes to men, I really don't like how they make it. They try to make you guys feel like you can't have feelings, or you can't have vulnerable moments, or you can't be, somebody that, felt some type of insecurity or something like that. Like, it happens. We're human. And so you could have been in that type of situation with a female to it was like, you know what, I'm doing X, Y, and Z for her. I'm going above and beyond. And then she ended up leaving you for a Project Pookie. And you can very well start to question yourself. Like, damn, what's wrong with me? Am I that bad that she would rather be with this type of nigga? Over me? Am I lame? Am I boring? Am I a quote unquote square? Was my dick not good? Was it small? All of these things. Am I ugly? All of these things can go through your mind to where you can really start to question yourself as a man. Like, maybe I'm not what I need to be, because what is it about me that would have her leave me to be with him? And I need y'all to understand this. And I'm a woman, okay? And so I know what we be on, females included. I'm a woman, so I'm able to peep game on the female and the woman. I know all sides. I want y'all to know this. A lot of the times where you were in those type of situations to where you were doing everything that you need to do for a woman, and she ended up leaving you for a downgrade, I need you to know it had nothing to do with you. Hear me out. It had nothing to do with you. Do not start trying to second guess yourself or feel like you need to change anything about yourself. I know so many guys, and I know y'all would not want to admit this, but it bothered the fuck out of you. And you was like, damn, well, let me change into the Project Pookie, because obviously this is what bitches like. Right? Women obviously like Project Pookie, so let me adopt some of the same characteristics and traits as Project Pookie, because being a gentleman and being responsible and being helpful and all of that, it doesn't work. I need you guys to know, never change who you are. If you're doing and being what you need to do and be as a man, do not change for nan bitch. No, look. Do not change for a damn bitch. If anything, you need to change the bitch out for a woman. That's the only thing that you need to change. Do you hear me? Never get in your mind like, damn, maybe I'm too much of a good man. Damn, maybe, I'm too responsible. Damn, maybe no, it is nothing wrong with you. The only thing wrong was the fact that you had this bitch in your life, thinking that, she deserves such treatment. Or no, that was the only thing that was wrong that you need to change. Never change. If anything, you need to change that bitch out. That's it. That's all. It has nothing to do with you. Do y'all know how many females I've heard behind the scenes like, no, he was perfect. He was a gentleman. He was nice. He did all of this. He did all that. He just wasn't my type. Or, we just wasn't on the same page. AKA, I need me a no good ass Pookie project nigga that I can try to change because that excites me. There's something wrong with her. It's something within her that's off that she needs to work on and change. Not you. Okay, I have to put that out there just in case, it's some guys out there that's dealing with that to where it's like, well, damn, I feel like something wrong with me. No. I know a lot of you guys have waken up to the fact that it's not you and it's these bitches, okay? Which is why, again, y'all are boarding up. Okay, you're on board of jets, planes, all of that, and you're boarding up your damn doors. You're not letting no females come in. So a lot of y'all understand that it wasn't you and it was them. But it may be some of you guys out there and you're just too ashamed to admit it, but you feel like it was something wrong with you and that you need to change something. No. Only thing you need to change is the females that you're dealing with. Be more strategic. Be more wise in, your selection. That's it. Okay? We can hit 600. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. And I'm going to read y'all donations in a second. But that happens. And boy, oh boy, do we end up regretting letting go the responsible Randys. Because some of y'all could actually be in relationships with these women. And you broke it off for whatever reason. Maybe you did it because you figured that she wasn't really about that life as far as being a responsible, respectable woman. Or she broke it off with you. And I need y'all to know it's a terrible regret. It's a painful, soul-wrenching regret. Because it's like, damn, like I messed up. I knew what responsible Randy was doing for me. I knew I could rely on responsible Randy. I could depend on him. Responsible Randy always made me a priority. Now you went back to the Project Pookies because maybe he was more familiar to you or whatever the case is. And you felt like because that was what was familiar or comfortable, that was the better option. And it wasn't. And while you were out there putting responsible Randy on the back burner, guess who wasn't? Those women overseas. Guess who wasn't? Those women from different cultures and backgrounds and races, even right here at home. Guess who wasn't? And so while you're calling him boring and you're calling him lame, those other women are like, no, I see a husband. I see a father. I see a man that I can be with for the long term. I see somebody that can provide for me, protect me, lead me, teach me. I see somebody that I can spend the rest of my damn life with, giving my best to, because he's giving me all of these great benefits, perks, luxuries. And they understand the damn assignment. We never do. We never do until it's too damn late. and everything is boarded up, or the men are on board of other flights to pursue and see the women that understand the value in a responsible, respectful, respectable man. Let's get into it. Let me start at the bottom. Y'all like the video? We should at least have, let's say, 590 likes. I'm not even gonna ask for 600. I'm gonna ask for 590. Okay. I know YouTube tried to hate on us earlier, but we back. So yeah, while you're here and you're back, like the damn video. Okay. Thank you, John Till. It says responsible Randy and John Till, NyQuil. So John Till, let me holler at you. Okay. Are you saying that you put their ass to sleep? Is that what you're trying to say? I just what are you exactly alluding to, John Till? Because I rock that bitch to sleep. I put bitch to sleep out of that. You know what I'm saying? Just relax and calm down, John Till. Okay, y'all laughing, but please do not feed into the madness. Okay, don't feed into the madness. Don't do it. Don't do it. What did I see? John Till again. Hold on. Let me see if you tripping again. He says, "Don't get it twisted. I felt tight, but I'm square and I lean into it. Roll with me or not. These are my cards." There go John Till. There go John Till. Look, y'all. Thank you, Embrace Black. My ex left me for a kitty cat. I don't know what to say. Embrace. I don't even know. Got Randy with the 2. Okay. I don't know what to say to that. I really don't. Like for a kitty cat, like a woman or an actual kitty cat. I don't know if I want to know. Thank you, Eric. He says, salute, sister. Non-black women, 21 through 40, or women with money checking me out when I am in my custodian uniform. Ooh. Do we want to go there for a second, Eric Bird? Let's. Because that is also another part of the conversation. Now, when it comes to men, and when I'm saying men, I'm talking about actual men that are out there doing what they need to do. Responsible men. Females can pass them up for very surface level stupid reasons. Oh, well, I don't like his job title. Right? Oh, but I don't like his shoes, or I don't like his style, or I don't like whatever. We can pass guys up. And in this case, Eric is talking about what he does for a living. How many guys that make very good money, could provide a very stable, secure lifestyle, that would be great husbands, great fathers, how many of them get passed up because, oh, girl, but he's a janitor, or a girl, but he's a plumber, or a girl, but he's a truck driver. All of these dumbass reasons. And it's like, I know a lot of those guys that are very good men. But because when it comes to a lot of us and our standards and what sounds good and looks good only on paper, we're like, I don't want to deal with it. But we'll turn around and give the weed man a damn chance. Because again, that sounds risque. Oh, girl, he the tree man. He the local tree man. So So you would rather get with the local tree man, but not the custodian man. Oh, girl, I can't deal with that. But he's responsible though, and he will be able to take care of you though. What I sound like? What I look like tomorrow? I'm with a custodial worker. Like, girl, hell no. I need a man that can upgrade me, level me up. But Project Pookie, the neighborhood tree man, no problem claiming him. But you know who would claim a custodial worker? It will be those other women. Again, why do you think the responsible Randys packing their shit up? Those other women like, girl, I don't give a fuck about that. They're like, oh hell no. All I know is he has a reliable source of income. You know, he's able to provide for me and the children. You know, he's responsible. I don't care about all that. Shit. And this is why we end up extremely regretful later, because we just don't do what we need to do. We do not choose right and then complain. And then when we do choose, it's for very surface level, superficial reasons. Thank you, Randy. Durban, South Africa. Shout out to South Africa. Because those other women, they don't give a damn about a job title. All they're caring about is, can you provide for me? Are you a good man? Are you responsible? Are you respectable? Are you respectful? Can you lead me? Can you teach me? Okay. But do we do that? Oh, hell no. Girl, but I don't like that. I don't like the title. I don't like his style. I don't like what he do for a living. It's like, do you want stability and security or not? Thank you, Mr. Dackett. It says we went from boring to boarding. Look, like I said, that's a whole bar in and of itself. Responsible men are boring, and so now they're boarding. And let's not get it twisted. When I say boarding, it's not just the damn airplanes, y'all. These responsible Randys, they're not just getting passports. Okay, let's get into it. Marie says, I've just accepted the fact that a lot of women don't want me, and I'm moving on because I'll never become Pookie or Ray Ray. That's not who I am. And you should never try to become that. Okay, that's why it's extremely important for me to say that as your little big sister. Like, don't ever feel like you have to change and morph into a lesser than version of yourself just to get one of these raggedy ass females that would ultimately ruin your life any damn way. No, do what you need to do. And if you never end up finding what you're looking for, so be it. At least you'll have your freedom and your peace of damn mind. Okay? Shout out to Randy S. It says, they don't know what a high earning man is. Many blue collar workers are high earners. I'm a field service engineer with a 130,000 plus annual income. No degree, no certification, just work. But we boring though. Ooh. Randy, this is what we just got done touching on. And do you know how many of them females come back running, wishing that they could get a field service engineer, a plumber, a truck driver, a custodian? We end up looking so damn dumb and stupid while the next woman got our men or the men that we need. We end up looking so stupid because we never think about the long-term effects. We never think about how trying to deal with this no good ass, worthless ass dude just because he knows how to fuck good or he looks good or whatever the case is, or he's tall. Just bullshit. We never end up, we always end up looking stupid down the line once we figure out this shit don't add up and mean nothing. His height cannot take care of me. His height can't provide for me. His job title, he doesn't have one. He's the local tree man. He can't co-sign with you on a mortgage or a lease or a car. He don't have no working history. He don't have a resume. What he gonna put on there? Oh, well, you know, I'm a real good hustler because I've been out in the street since I was 12, not doing shit with my life. Like, come on. But I get all the bitches though. But I'm tall. Get the fuck out of here. But I'm attractive. Get the fuck out of here. And we will look at Randy. We will straight up and down base who we choose to be with. And this is our lives. We will base our lives on somebody's physical appearance. Men are not even just doing that. And you guys are the visual, physical creatures. Let's really put this into perspective, please. We are passing up responsible men, well-to-do men, high-earning men over surface level bullshit. I don't like that he's a field service engineer. I don't like that he's a plumber. Oh no, I don't want a man. I don't like that he's not this height, or I don't like that he's this skin complexion, or I don't like that he doesn't wear name brand. Stupid shit. And we will choose the guy that can offer you nothing, do nothing for you, but just give you something good to look at and fuck, and just be like, okay, yeah, that's how I'm a base my man off of that. The value of my man off of that. And that ends up ruining our lives, ladies. Y'all give us 610 likes. Hear me out. Now life is whooping your ass. And it's like, well, damn, well, I'm not able to advance here because he doesn't have this. And he's not trying to do anything with himself. He's not striving for anything. He's not doing anything. Then you unracked up all these different babies by this no good ass dude. Cause like John Till said, he like, look, I got this NyQuil there. You know what I'm saying? I'll put you right on to sleep, bitch. You know, I got this NyQuil for that ass. All he got is NyQuil deal. Okay. And that's short for dildo, okay? Or dill pickle. Let's say dill pickle, okay? Shit. All he got is NyQuil deal. That's it. And you're like, but you know, and we be looking so dumb, so stupid. Like, girl, why are you with him? Because he got that NyQuil deal. Fuck out of here. Now we looking stupid. Waiting for y'all to come on back. But a lot of y'all, it's too damn late. You already got what you're looking for. You already found what you're looking for. Whether that be another woman or just focusing on your damn self. And now you're at a position in your life to where you can't just allow anybody just to come through and mess you up. And y'all will swear up and down these responsible men are boring. And then we get to a particular point in our life and we wish for boring. I need me a man that's predictable. I need me a man to where I know what he's on day in and day out. I need that. But what do we do, Randy? Pass you up and then pass your ass right on along to the next woman that understands the value in you. Thanks, Randy. Irvin, it says, it's cool, YouTube. I'll repeat. 3 bed. Okay, so they deleted your previous super chat. Yeah, YouTube, stop hating on us. But I appreciate you, Randy, for sending it back in. He says, it's cool, YouTube. I'll repeat. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, beach front home with a swimming pool for 200,000 USD. Traditional, beautiful Black women is just the cherry on top. Passport incoming. Another one? Yep. Damn shame. A lot of men are on Another One Airlines. Yes. A lot of the responsible Black men are on Another One Airlines. Responsible men in general are on Another One Airlines. Yes. And they're not looking back. They're not turning back. They don't feel sorry for your ass. They're looking at you like, damn, I'm glad I dodged that bullet. I'm glad I dodged that bullet. And like I was saying earlier, let me go back to it before I was rudely cut off with damn black screens and circles. A lot of us fail to realize that when it comes to the responsible men, the well-to-do men, you guys absolutely do have options. Like, and I don't think that we really realize that because of the way that we perceive you. Right? So we could perceive you guys as, oh, well, he's lame and he's boring and nobody really wants him. He'll be around. You know, I know that when it comes to a lot of women, they don't really want this type of guy to where he's just so responsible and he's so respectful and he's so. So we have it in our minds because of the way that we perceive you that you don't have options or you don't have other women out there checking for you. And you do. Y'all give us 630 likes and you do. And we feel like because maybe we don't want you at whatever particular point in our lives that nobody will want you ever. And we'll always have access to you. And then we look up after we wasted so much damn time thinking that, you know, we could change this guy or again, just failing to do that internal work to figure out why do you like toxicity? Why do you like drama? Why do you like no good ass guys that you have to try to beg into being a man? Like instead of doing that, we waste so much time, and before you know it, we see that the responsible, well-to-do men, you're already taken. The door is closed. You're somewhere else, doing something better, exploring something better for yourself. And we look stupid because we always felt like, oh, you would be around, you would be there. If I don't want you and I know how I feel about you, I know how I think about you, I feel like you're lame, I feel like you're boring. So all women must feel the same way. And it's like, no, bitch. No. They see my value. They see my worth. And on top of that, do y'all know what the ultimate slap in the face for a lot of them females are? The ultimate slap in the face is when we see those responsible men married. So we know damn well, hear me out, we know damn well ain't no coming back, right? Because you're not the type of guy to cheat, right? You're the responsible, respectable, respectful, committed type of guy. So I can't even try to get you to cheat on your damn wife. You know? Y'all know how females are. Let's not play. Okay, one thing we will not do on Danique Marie Dope Discussions is play. Bitches get desperate. Do you hear me? John Till says, it's like women are copying the worst traits of the worst kind of men. Why? I wasn't saying NyQuil like that, LOL. I've been called boring. Oh, okay. Look, y'all know your little bit sister. My mind can go somewhere else sometimes, you know. My mind can go to like the dark places. So excuse me, okay. But yeah, I like that even better. You know, y'all would say John Teal is NyQuil, just a snooze, you know, boring. Y'all will sleep on him. Okay, it's so much I can do with that. Okay, it's so much I can do with the NyQuil analogy. You know, I can do something with that John Teal. You know, but you know, y'all sleep on him. Oh, that's John Teal NyQuil. We gonna sleep on him, and then you know, and it's like, girl, that's a good catch. And what are you doing? And before you know it, you see John Teal NyQuil with the next woman, and maybe he's married and he settles down with her. And married. And now you're like, well, damn, let me see if I can still get him. Because best believe females can be extremely catty and desperate. Why do you guys think that when it comes to married men in particular, you guys can get the most play? Hear me out. Why do you guys think married men get the most play? Married men get the most play because a lot of females have it in their minds. What he's able to do for his wife, he'll be able to do for me. He's providing for his wife, he can provide for me. He's protecting his wife, he can protect me. He's committed to his wife. I can steal him away from her and get him to commit to me. He's a good father to their children. I can steal him away from her and get him to be a good father to my children. This is why married men are all the way at the top as it pertains to a lot of the past me chicks. Because now I have to go after the guy that I feel is a sure bet. It's a sure thing. I already see the type of husband that he is. So I can only imagine what he would be able to do for me if I were in that bitch's shoes. This is why married men get pursued the most. I already have my perception of how I have this all mapped out. I already know what you're capable of. So why don't I just steal that and get it for myself? Because after all, he already is showing and proving himself to be able and capable of being that type of man. So all I have to do is make sure that he's the type to be that for me. That's why. Instead of going out into the streets on the free quote unquote market, dealing with single, ready to mingle men, how about I just go to I go straight to the type of man that is already displaying that he's the type of guy to be settled down and committed and providing and all of that anyway already. Instead of having trying to go out into the streets and weed through and try to peep and scope out, you know, is he the marriage type, or is he the responsible type? Is he a good husband type? Is he a good father type? I can skip over all of that and go straight to the guy that has already shown and proven himself to be capable and able to do that by just going and stealing the married man away from his wife. Duh. That is how the passive chick is thinking. That is her psychology. That is her mentality. It's like, yeah, let me just skip over all of the, you know, trying to weed through and figure out, and not just go to the guy that's already shown that he's capable. That is why. And a lot of the times it's like, bitch, I don't want you. A lot of those responsible men, right? But let's not get it twisted. What the hell? That's funny. It's a damn spider coming down on my balcony. Anyway, let's not get it twisted, you guys. A lot of married men, males, can be pieces of shit. Okay. So I'm not saying because a guy is married that makes him exempt from cheating and being no good. No. There's a lot of married men that ain't shit. Trust me, I've seen them. Like, girl, he ain't never took you to his house before. And y'all been dating for over a year. Y'all been together over a year. You never been to his house. Yeah, he's married, sweetheart. But anyway. When it comes to a lot of the responsible, respectable men that are married, you have no chance in hell with them. It's like, bitch, no. I'm married. I'm good, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I'm off the market. It's no chance. But that will not stop them from trying. Because once again, I'm desperate. I need your type now. Right? Because when we're younger, going through bullshit, trying to have a thrill, we go after a particular type of male then. But as we get mature and older, it's like, man, I need this. I know exactly what I want, and you're showing yourself to be that. So how about I just steer you away from that bitch and you be exactly what you're being for her, for me? And it doesn't work like that. It's like, girl, please. Marie says, no more being the backup plan. Pookie can have them. On my purpose and working to achieve my goals, not to mention my passport on the way. Another one. Ak Macman. I don't know. I work for the government and make over 100,000. My plumber makes twice as much as me, and he doesn't have the 3 degrees I got. And you know what, Achman? I don't know how to say this. I'm just gonna call you Mac Man, okay? You know what, Mac Man? A lot of guys are out there with maybe those type of jobs doing very well for themselves. But females will pass them up. They'll say, oh no. Again, a lot of these shallow ass standards. Like, get over the shallow standards. What is he able to do for you as a man? What type of man is he? What is he about? That's what really matters. But instead of like, oh no, girl, but I don't like that job title when, but he too this and he too that, and just really messing it up for ourselves. And like I said, it ends up hurting us in the long term, short term, present, even when it comes to our children, it hurts us. Randy says, I am that responsible Randy. Wow. God Almighty is my witness. You are telling my life story. Real talk. Like, we got another damn Randy. Look, y'all. I don't know what the synchronicity is today with Randy, but we're going to have to look it up. Does Randy have a meaning? Is it let me look up Randy. Let me just see for kicks and giggles. Okay, because I just don't know where all these damn Randys came from. Hold on. Y'all, it says Randy means sexually aroused or excited. And then it says having a rude, aggressive manner. Ho. No. This is the complete opposite of what a Randy is in our book. So I don't know what this is talking about, y'all. It says somebody that is Randy is sexually excited and eager to have sex. Wow, you guys. Look, I don't know. Now universe, now why would you make that a synchronicity? Look, y'all, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. But shout out to all the Randys, the responsible Randys. Shout out to y'all. But it's telling me that Randy means something completely opposite. Y'all laughing. It's telling me that Randy trying to get. Okay, it's telling me that's what Randy means. I don't know why that would be a synchronicity today, but We don't. We just go. We gonna flip it and twist it into the responsible Randy, not the horny Randy. Okay. Okay. Shout out to all the Randys. Andre says funny. I went from boring to gone. Andre says I went from boring to gone. I'm in Thailand. Lord have mercy. Another one. Shock says, look at that episode of Pineapples where old girl rejected a nuclear engineer because he was corny. These bitches so damn dumb, y'all. Look, these bitches so damn dumb. Just dumb. Shock says, jet life. Hell, I'll get on a horse. Django if I got to. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Shock said, I'm getting away from these bitches by any means necessary. It's that bad out here, y'all. Don says, women turning down reliable Randy. I like that one too. That was trying to make her a wife for Pookies that just wanted to make her a baby mama. Get your passport. Another one. But see, that's what I'm talking about, you guys. I need us to understand how important it is for us to take these responsible, reliable men seriously. Look, y'all weak. I'm weak, y'all. Shit. I was not expecting for it to say that that's what Randy means. Come on, some Randy means that you sexually aroused and anxiety. What? But hold on. We can go there. Hold on. We can go there. We can go there. Let me. Oh. We can definitely tie this in. Okay, I just got to download. Okay, I got to download. They love to talk about how these responsible, nice guys, reliable men don't know how to blow that back out. Oh, girl, but he can't put it down like a Pookie, and he can't give me that. No, hold. Responsible, reliable Randy can definitely give you that NyQuil D. Okay, let hold. Let's not get it messed up. Y'all talking about, oh, he just so respectful and he just so boring and he just so this and girl. Y'all been out. Look, y'all been missing out now. Randy's can definitely give you that NyQuil. Do not get fucked up. But we pass him up. Like, girl, did you even get him a chance? Like, no, girl, I didn't see him like that. And okay. Okay. So I think it's important to point that out too. Because Randy could definitely still give you that Whoa. Randy can still give you that damn work. Okay. Like John Teal said, he can still get that NyQuil. Now I know what you was trying to say, John Teal. You was talking about them sleeping on you and you being boring and a snooze fest. But let's not get it twisted. It can also be used in the other way. To where you got that NyQuil. You can definitely blow it back and put her to sleep. So y'all have got to stop thinking that just because he's nice and because he's responsible and he's respectful, that don't mean shit. Okay. Trust me. That don't mean shit. How you thinking like, damn? I never would have thought that you would be this way. Yes. It's the responsible, respectful ones that get real rude. Look, get real rude in the nude, and I'm gonna keep it there. I'm going to keep it there. Okay. We're gonna keep it there. Okay. I think I'm caught up. I think I got everybody, y'all. And again, big shout out to Randy. But I gotta let us know. A lot of these responsible men, they're not boring. It's just that we have a lot of internal work that we need to do on ourselves as women. That's really the ultimate issue. Okay, the ultimate issue is a lot of us. Do I want to go here? I'm gonna go there because I think it's important to go deep, and go beyond the layers. The reason why so many females are out there like, I don't want a responsible guy, or I don't want a respectful guy, right? And again, we would never verbally say this, but our actions say it. The reason why, thank you, Charlie. I'm worried about my 9-year-old daughter. Got great visitation in divorce, but fighting hyena culture. Be spending time with me in Honduras and the DR to get traditional culture and feminine training example. Yeah, you gotta. That's why it's very important to make sure that you're being very careful about who you bring children into this world with, because it's nothing worse than bringing a daughter into this world with a hyena for a mom, and then she's learning all of these hyena type behaviors. So hopefully you would be able to help her out, Charlie. But let me say this, you guys. A lot of us will say with our actions that we don't want responsible, reliable men because it is something within us that feels like we don't deserve that type of man or that type of treatment. See, that's part of that internal work and that self-reflecting. That's part of that shadow work. We hate to do that shadow work, to really be real with ourselves and acknowledge something is wrong with me. What is it about me that likes this toxic shit? Let's go there. Guys out there, and a lot of y'all put twos in the chat earlier when I asked, were you the type of guy that did X, Y, and Z for this woman and she ended up leaving you and not appreciating whatever for another guy that went about shit? A lot of them, first things first, on some subconscious level, or it could be conscious, they feel like they don't deserve you. A lot of them feel like they deserve to be disrespected. I deserve to be mistreated. I deserve to be neglected for whatever reason. It could be something that happened to her in her childhood. It could be from her upbringing, as far as maybe certain things being instilled into her, as far as her not being good enough. It could be the males, I'm sorry, that she's entertained in the past, that just ran through her. And now she feels so cheapened that she's lucked up to even get in the presence of a guy like you, of a gentleman like you. That could be a part of the reason why a lot of females will run away from those responsible men. I feel like I don't deserve you. You're too good for me. It could also be because we're extremely toxic ourselves. And it's something within me that ain't shit. And so I like fighting and arguing, trying to go back and forth and battle for the position, for my position with a man or a male in a relationship or whatever the case is. And that's why we ultimately will turn our backs and turn away from the guys that could absolutely bring value to our lives. It's so many different factors. It's so many different levels and layers that can go into the whys I just would like for us to try to explore those things instead of just putting it off as, oh, you're boring. That's not it. It's not that he's boring. What is it about you that is chaotic? What is it about you that is dysfunctional? That correlates toxicity with thrill? That correlates toxicity with masculinity? Because do you guys know how many females would say things or allude to the fact that, well, because he's responsible and he's nice and he's respectful, that he's soft and he's weak? And that's terribly wrong. There are so many guys out there that will respect the fuck out of you, that will also fuck you up if you play with me. And not to the woman. The woman will be checked. Don't get it twisted. But I'm not talking about a man being abusive and all of that. No. But I'm saying, like, you can be a respectful, responsible man and still not be somebody that can be played with. And we get that so misconstrued. We feel like because a man is toxic, that means he's more masculine. Those guys are the most weak dudes ever. You know what I'm saying? And so we need to peel back the layers to figure out, why do I correlate this with that? Why do I think that if a man does this, then he must do that, or he must be that? Like, we have to do that. Because I'm telling us, by us not doing that internal work to figure out, why do I like irresponsible men? Why do I like toxic men? Why do I like problematic, drama-filled men? By us not doing that, these men that we need, that are responsible and respectful, respectable, successful, well-to-do, on their purpose, wise, intelligent, those men are boarding up. They're either getting on boards of flights or they're boarding up their doors. You cannot re-enter. There's no entry. Because a lot of them have come to the conclusion that y'all don't appreciate them. And you only want to use them once you fucked your life up. And they're done with that. This is why they're boarding up. They're either boarding up the planes or they're boarding up their doors. You can't come into my life on this bullshit. And what you're starting to see is more and more of those men go elsewhere or not be dealing with you at all. Or these men will simply just kick it. So when I say they'll just kick it, they'll entertain you. But the moment you start talking about relationships and settling down and being exclusive, you got to go. And that's what's happening. These responsible men are like, these bitches are irresponsible. So why would I even allow her to be a part of my life? Why try to convince a female of my value and my worth when I know my value and my worth? So let me make sure that I'm putting the respect on my damn self. Or not just or going and exploring different women that already understand what it is. Who we see? Shout out to you, Sam. It says 64% of United States passport holders earn 100,000 USD or more annually. This is very interesting. It says 58% of United States passport earners have a bachelor's degree or higher. The Economist. This is very, very interesting. Thank you, Isaiah. It says CEO truck driver and still in my military, and still in the military. Passport came last week. Celebrating my 34th in Brazil. I tried since I was 16. Another one. Let's peep the common theme, you guys. Because all of this goes back into what Sam just said. Sam says that a good chunk of the people, and we can go ahead and just put in the men that have passports, they are doing pretty damn well for themselves. Which means that these men that are packing up and going elsewhere, going abroad, these are the men that ultimately we need. These are the providers. These are the protectors. These are the husbands. Y'all keep getting that misconstrued. All they're gonna do is turn them into some baby mamas too. All they're gonna do is hit them and leave them high and dry too. Not these men. Y'all keep confusing the males that y'all love to spread your legs open to with the responsible men, and they are not the same. I know y'all have been lied to and told that all Black men are the same and there's no such thing as good, responsible, well-to-do, successful Black men. That's a lie. I am married to one. That is a lie. And if I have one, I know damn well there's plenty more out there. If I have a good Black man that is responsible, respectful, respectable, wise, intelligent, educated, 2 degrees, all of that. Where I'm from, do y'all know where I'm from? I'm from St. Louis. If I can find me a good Black man here, bitch, I know they're all over. Stop it. I am married to a responsible, respectable, respectful, educated, wise, intelligent, business owning, degrees, no criminal record, a Black man in St. Louis. So if I could find that here, there is no, I know without a shadow of a doubt, they exist all over. So with that being said, these men that are packing their shit up, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are the men that you need, not the ones and not the type that would just pump and dump you, pass and dash you, hit and quit you. No, these are the well-to-do, relationship-oriented, family-oriented type of men. Stop it. And like I said, while y'all are out here calling these men boring, they are boarding planes and boarding up their damn doors. You will just be able to kick it at best. Thank you, Life Has Meaning. I love that name. Hold on. Let me go to the bottom. Thank you, John. Again, he says another one airlines, another one railway. Here go. Hold on. Another one airlines, another one railways, another one cruise lines, all aboard. Next thing you know, Elon will produce another one spaceship. Lord have mercy. Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Oh, Lord have mercy. And what I'm trying to say is we won't know what hit us until we're looking around like, damn, the men that we need are gone, or the men that we need don't want us, or don't want relationships. Because let's not get it twisted. We've also seen A lot of guys out there, this also happens. Let's really put this into perspective. Look, we're gonna keep it 100, Ricky. Hold on. Let's put this into perspective. How many responsible Randys were out there trying to make it work with a female, right? Like, you know what? I see potential in you, or maybe you just need the proper guidance. You need the proper love, the proper respect or support. Let me come into your life and help you out. How many responsible Randys have done that? Then ended up getting burned, right? And now they're out on the market, not trying to take any woman seriously. That happens. So you can very well have responsible Randys that absolutely wanted to be married, have families, provide for a woman, like have the whole happily ever after. You've had responsible Randys out there that were just like that, right? And they tried, right? They tried for a very long time to, maybe get a woman, find a woman that they could do those things with, as far as provide for, protect, spend their lives with, start families, the whole nine. Females included. Like, yeah, she a GMO female, but I think with the proper watering and caring, I can turn her into an all natural organic woman. And then before you know, it's like, man, fuck it. Too much time has been wasted, too much energy. I don't have time. Let me just focus on my damn self. And before you know it, responsible Randy has it in his mind, I don't even want to do that anymore because I have wasted so much time in the past. And responsible Randy could very well have it in his mind. There very well could be some good women out there, but unfortunately, I'm just not in that space anymore. So even if it is good quality women, more power to them, but I'm just trying to kick it and chill. And so then this also happens, you guys. So then you have a lot of these females that remember the responsible Randy from the past and try to come doubling and running back like, oh, responsible Randy, remember me? Hey, big head. Yeah, remember me? Yeah, you were such a good man. And oh, how you been? And now she's trying to pursue a relationship, something serious, more exclusive. But now responsible Randy is on a whole different wavelength. It's like, I'm not really into relationships like that. Yeah, back then, but now I got this going on and that going on, and a relationship really doesn't really fit into my mode, or it really doesn't fit into my life. My lifestyle is just not conducive for marriage or for a long-term committed relationship. Like I need more openness in my life. I need more flexibility, and a relationship would really confine me and restrict me, and I don't really want all of that. That happens too. And now you're in this situation trying to turn a responsible Randy back into a responsible relationship Randy. And that's dead to him. That also happens. Like, girl, if he could just he's just such a good man, and he got all of this, man, he got all this going on for himself, but he just keep talking about like he not ready to settle down, or that's not a part of his plans, and that's not in the cards for him, and that's not something he want to do. And like, girl. And so now as a female, you're starting to see that you're wasting more and more of your own time trying to convince a responsible Randy to be a responsible relationship Randy. And that's just not how that's not where he is anymore. That's dead to him. I wasted too much time. And don't let him remember you from the past to where he tried to do that with you and you played him to the left. Oh, hell no, it's really a wrap. Let me go ahead and ask this while we're at it. We really could hit 700, but it's okay. I'm going to ask for 648 likes. Let me go ahead and ask this to my brothers in the chat. How many of you guys were at one point in your life a responsible relationship Randy? And because so much time has been wasted, now you're just a responsible Randy that is just focused on him damn self. Put a 1 in the chat if you can relate to that, if that is now your life. So where at one point it was like, yeah, I was, on the relationship tip, and now it's like, no, I would just like to have a good time. I'm seeing the ones. So that happens too, ladies. That's why it's important. It's not when you have a good thing, hop on it. And again, thank you again, Isaiah. You gotta hop on it when you have a good thing. Stop feeling like, oh, this is boring or this not cut out for me. Because guess what? What you're dealing with now, what you think is fun and exciting now, it's really not gonna be cut out for you. Just wait on it. Eugene says for every CC, is it content creators like you, Sister Goddess, Chantel Simone, Courtney, Michelle, DD, Crimson Cure, and Security Boss reach out to? This is one more Black woman who wants to get with our program. Who else did I see? Okay, that was Randy. CEO, truck driver, responsible Randy here. Man, that's crazy. And like I said, it's a common theme. I've even noticed it. And again, you're starting to see it more clearly, right? Because you have this contrast where it's like this type of woman and this type of woman is categorizing men differently, right? So maybe the Americanized females, it's like, oh, that type of man is boring and he's lame and I don't want him. And then the women over here are like, well, I like that type of man. I want him. He'll make a good husband, a good provider, a good father. And man, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna come back to hit us. They really do, John Till. They confuse contentment with boring. They confuse unproblematic with boring. Reed says, I'm 15 stamps in, make over 100K, live in Hawaii, curve game 1,000. Ain't dealing with BS. Keep preaching, sis. Look, yeah, they get real rude in the nude. Stop thinking because he a nice guy and he a gentleman and he responsible, he ain't gonna blow that back out. Girl, please. Them be the ones you be like, oh my God. It isn't. Where did this come from? And again, thanks, Charlie. Hopefully, your daughter turns out fine. But I already know what could be working against that. D-May says, moving to Thailand in March, fellas stop dating the United States. Stop dating in the United States. Shout out to you, though, 100. Glad I learned from others at 31. Lord have mercy. S. DeLeon says, no Randy's for me now, Danica. Darn. Lord have mercy. We're not going to play with you. Y'all in here clouded. Why are y'all laughing? This is dead ass serious. Look. Wow. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I got everybody. Big sis, I love what you do for us. I appreciate it. Hold on. Did I get all of y'all at the top? Nope. Randy says these females could have the yacht with the automatic navigation system, but they keep choosing the fish boat with the oars. Lord have mercy. I guess that's more exciting. But when that boat starts sinking, I'm not throwing the lifesaver, Lord. And that is the rude awakening a lot of us get hit with. Nobody's coming to save you, especially the men that you passed up, the time that you wasted. You wasted my time, but you think I'm gonna come save you so you can waste more of my time. And you know what other thing is, Randy? A lot of these responsible guys, they already feel a particular type of way because it's like, well, how do I know you just want to waste my time again? Or how do I know, that you're serious? Because a lot of y'all do get burned. Excuse me, especially when you take a chance and you get the benefit of the doubt multiple times over, right? So, for example, you can be dealing with a no good ass female, that doesn't respect you or appreciate you, I should say. And she passes you up for a project Pookie, right? And she comes to realize the project Pookie ain't working and it's just not a good thing to involve yourself with. So then she comes back running to you. Oh, responsible Randy, Project Pookie did me wrong. Come back and save me. And you take her in. And you say, okay, well, let me just go ahead and show you how you're supposed to be treated. Let me do for you what he should have been doing for you, X, Y, and Z. And then she turns around and she leaves you for another passion project Pookie. And then he do the same shit. Because she done got bored with you because, again, the contentment was boring to her. The responsible life was boring to her. Now she back with a passion project Pookie. And now she's like, oh, well, let me go back with him. And it's exciting and it's fun and it's thrilling. And then it's not because, again, it's too much stress, too much drama, too much confusion, too much dysfunction. Now she calling you back up, Randy. Like, hey, can you come back and save me again? And Randy like, bitch, no. So that also happens, ladies. Y'all out here thinking that, these guys gonna always be there to throw you a helping hand. No. That's dead. They get into their minds that they can't trust you. Slim Daddy says the emotional decisions of females are only for the moment and evaporate just as fast. Logical thoughts of men are enduring and long term. That's what healthy generations are built on. Facts. We're too emotional a lot of time. And then on top of that, not only is it emotional, but it's extremely irrational. Like, why are you basing that on how you should choose a man and what you should do with your life? Like, what are you doing? And man, we look up looking so stupid later, like, damn, I should have stood by him. I should have stuck with him. But guess what? He's standing now with another woman, or he's standing alone. Like, I ain't dealing with none of y'all chicks. I don't trust none of y'all. Y'all all be on some impulsive bullshit. And before you know it, you're gonna ruin my life. I'm not doing this. B Bassett says, laughing out loud at your humor. Look, I'm off the chain. Look, y'all, if y'all are new to Crown Head Nation, okay, just know your little big sister is a little bit goofy. Okay, I'm a little bit off the chain, but we always make it teachable. We always drop the gems and the jewels, and we make it, a learning experience. So just bear with me, and excuse me. I'm a little bit, off the chain. So just bear with your little bit, sister. Okay. Am I caught up now? I don't know. I'm doing my best, y'all. Okay, I think I am. Let me go back to the bottom. Thanks again, Randy. Responsible Randy, be clear. As a diesel mechanic truck driver, I've taken care of my family, married to a woman who hasn't worked in over 2 decades. Wow. 6 figures don't matter because of entitlement. Wow. Uh-oh, come Darius. Hold on, y'all. Y'all are clowning today. I just want to come on here and talk about how, we're passing up a lot of the responsible men and calling them boring, all of this, when we actually need those men. Y'all are going to beg, wish, and pray for a boring man in the very near future, if you're not doing it already. John says, I've had women try to act like we hooked back up in the day, but she's had more partners in the last 10 weeks than I've had in the past 10 years. Lord have mercy. Pass me chicks. You have got to chill. And that's another thing. We end up ruining our reputation to where the responsible men, they view us as liabilities. I don't want you now. Back in the day, you were cool and I was checking for you, but hell no, not no more. That's dead. Charlie says, you just called me out 100%. Look here, Charlie. Eugene says, this is just like the movie Temptation, but the man did not become a passport, bro. Look. Another one. Shout out to Ben. Trying to make sure I get all the before I get off of here. Bissett says, yo, yes, they remember me, and hey, text out of nowhere and not even a proper attempt to restoring a relationship. Because you get desperate. And instead of having to, let me also say this, you guys, because it's a lot of ego involved as well, be Bissett. So when it comes to a lot of these females being regretful and remorseful about certain things, as far as like calling a responsible man, bringing all of that, you know, I have to also try to save face. So I won't even acknowledge what I did wrong. I'll just try to jump right back in, like, hey, how you been doing? And I'll completely rush over and skip over the fact that I did you dirty by passing you up or getting with somebody that I knew damn well was not what I need to be with over you. So instead of being able to acknowledge that I was wrong, let me just skip over that and go right into, hey, how you been doing? And remember me, and not ever trying to really acknowledge what I did wrong. And that's also a gigantic red flag too. With a female like that, she'll do it again because she's not even being real enough to acknowledge her shortcoming and what she did wrong. Thank you, Tyrone. I appreciate how you break things down. I appreciate you too. I try to make it simple and stupid. I see all the ones from earlier. That's what I'm saying. It's so many of y'all out there that at one point you did want a particular type of life with a woman, but now it's like it's not even worth it for you anymore. He said, I still want kids though. And you know what? A lot of y'all are going and creating your own damn families too. And I'm not somebody that's a strong advocate for that. I feel like children should be brought up in a two-parent household. I feel like both are needed. I feel like both the man and the woman are needed. But you do have men out there, getting surrogates and all of that as well. Like if I want a baby, I'll go and pay for one. So it's not a complete lost cause for y'all. Y'all are financially stable enough to do that. Let me see. Damn, it's hella ones in here. Too many ones to even click on. Thanks, S. Leon. I can't find them. They in the sky. I'm left behind. Lord have mercy. Not here tripping. Thank you, Blup. Look, y'all, I want to get up off of here. I just thought it was very important for me to highlight that what we find to be something that is not attractive or something that we want and all of that, something that we, want to replace or look over, these other women are not. And they're winning in the end. We're losing. Hell, not even in the end. They're winning right now. We're losing because we're basing who we get with and who we want to be with and entertain off of nonsense that will absolutely mean nothing in the future, in the present, nothing. And then we complaining, oh, they're leaving us behind and they stealing our men, they taking our men. No, you're giving them away. That's the real tea. Darius says it's too bad that there is no bug spray for those females who are throwing away the responsible Randys, the responsible Ryans, and the responsible Kings. They be acting like a new breed of roaches and called the ungrateful roaches. Lord have mercy. You and women, like you are the exception queen. And you know what? Darius? I used to absolutely go against that and say, oh, that's not true. It's plenty of women. I already see that the odds are against y'all. When it comes to finding you a respectable, respectful woman, it can be hard to weed through. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the times, in most instances and cases, you're going to have to try to work with a woman. You know, that even was the case for me. You know, I had to be receptive though. That's the difference. You have to be with a woman that is going to be receptive to the correction. But nonetheless, like, I understand that the odds are against y'all, to where it's like, I don't have time to sit through all of these hundreds of women trying to figure out, you know, is she going to act right, or is she somebody that's moldable and coachable? You know, can she be redeemed? I don't have time for that. So I get it. It's unfortunate. And what I'm trying to do, especially with my platform and on my platform, is call out the nonsense so that we can do what's necessary. We can become what's necessary. And I already understand that we are dealing with a lot. We have a lot working against us as women and in America. You know, the culture is trash. The promotion of what a woman is and is supposed to do and be is trash. Everything is be strong, be independent, manipulate a man, take advantage of a man. Don't have to respect him, don't have to reciprocate, you know, milk him, and then move on to the next. Like, that is the culture that we're taught that. You know, and so it's a lot of unlearning and relearning and reshaping and remolding that has to be done. But the issue is, a lot of us are not even going to be receptive to that correction. When men do try to give us a chance and step in and do things for us, it's all of a sudden, oh, he's controlling, or he's abusive, or, you know, we just go into all of these insults. And it's like, no, this is what true masculinity looks like. This is what we need looks like. But we want to go against the grain so bad, Darius. And before you know it, the men that we need are already boarded up, right? Either they are on board of the damn airplanes, the trains, or again, the entry to their lives is just completely boarded up. I don't want a relationship. I don't want a woman. I just want to kick it. And we all know what that means. So yeah, that's why I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to make sure that we are correcting these behaviors. But I mean, I can't make nobody do nothing. All I can do is point it out. And I get pushed back as a woman. So I can only imagine a man. But look, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this on up. All I want to summarize this with is with this. Ladies, what you don't appreciate, another one will. Okay? Another one will. What you don't respect, another one will. So you might as well do what you need to do. And again, it starts with doing that internal work. Because there's nothing worse than trying to force yourself to be a part of something that you're just not fit and ready to be in. Right? So figure out the whys, ladies. Figure out, why do you like passion project Pookies? Figure out why you feel like stability and security and predictability is boring. Figure out why responsible men turn you off. Figure that shit out. Unpack that so that you can become the woman that a responsible, successful, respectful man is looking for. Until then, it's not going to work. All right. All right. John says you have the combination of being open and the right age. Your husband found you young enough to correct the path. Too many will be old if they get it. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I wanted to end it off on making sure that we're doing that internal work. But you got to do it early. You cannot keep waiting until you old and too stuck in your ways to try to unlearn this stuff. Because for one, it could be way more difficult for you to try to unlearn it and relearn it. And then two, a lot of men could already have it in their minds that you're a lost cause just by your age or where you are in life. So even if you are somebody that is a little bit more mature, men will already just write you off the mere fact alone that they feel like you're the type of woman that would be stubborn or you're not moldable. You're at that age to where it's a lost cause. Even if it's not, that's just going to be the automatic assumption. So we have got to get this shit corrected now. Because these other women, they are on it early. And with that being said, y'all, I love y'all. I thank you. I respect y'all. Shout out to Darius. Shout out to all the Randys. Shout out to all of y'all for y'all generous donations, all y'all support, all y'all love. I know YouTube tried to hate on us earlier, but we still bounce back stronger than ever. So thank you guys for pulling back up. But I'll see you on the next dope discussion. I should have an upload for you guys tomorrow. So y'all pull back up with that upload tomorrow. And we're going to get back into some more things. Remember, you guys, we go live each and every Sunday at around 11 a.m. Central. I may be a little bit late. But just remember this, you guys. On Sundays, we go live in the morning times, okay? And then on Wednesday and Friday, we go live in the evenings. So just make sure you always pull up on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And hit that notification bell because you never know. We may pop in early or a little bit of late or just randomly, okay? Sometimes we go live randomly. So you definitely want to hit the notification bell and make sure that you're subscribed, okay? We're well on our way to, let me check. We are currently on our way to 130. Are we at 132? Dang, y'all been showing your little big sis love. That's why they hating on us. So we are currently at 131,530 crown heads. So that's super dope. We'll be at 132 before you know it. And I'm so grateful. I thank you guys so much for continuing to rock with me and support me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I already know this type of content is not something that is widely appreciated, widely accepted, and promoted. So I thank you guys. Without you guys, I don't know what the hell I would do because it's just not popular to be a woman, especially in saying the things that I say. So you guys are the ones that are keeping me growing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody else try to suppress us or sabotage us, but thank you. It's because of y'all that keeps us going. So just continue to support, all right? But I love y'all. I'll see y'all on, well, tomorrow I know I have an upload for you guys, but we'll be live and in the flesh on Wednesday. So y'all put back up on Wednesday, all right? 6 p.m. Central, okay? I'll put back up. It may be 5. I may change my times to 5 too. It just really depends, because I have a lot of stuff to do. I got to cook. I got to go to the grocery store, clean, all of that. And so going live a little later kind of pushes me back too much. So we'll see. But just make sure that you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can be notified. And I'll see you guys live and direct in that flesh on Wednesday. Much love. Peace in my crown heads.